This is not the Batman car. I'm not done with this.
Yeah, it does keep on the... Like, I actually thought about it. Because he mentioned, like, Ryan always being in some sort of transport for pretty much every chapter. And yeah, every single chapter in this game, except for one, begins with him in some sort of vehicle.
Also, you did not get some sort of robot or partially robotic buddy.
Yeah.
What a letdown this chapter is.
required days of preparation.
Solus has been conducting test flights almost every day for the last 6 months. As long as we're not breaking atmosphere, they said they can reroute today's flight no problem.
It must be nice to have friends.
Yeah.
Like that.
Time cannot stay in the cradle forever.
I'm only going as far as the thermosphere.
Hey guys, can you just reroute your flight with your super high-tech experimental space shuttle? I kinda need it. Thanks.
Scheiße! 2 bogies closing fast!
Oh no, the bogies.
The flight pattern suggests unmanned MQ-320s.
It's nice to meet Doctor in person, though.
Yeah.
Like, he's the only support person you actually meet so far, at least, right?
Pretty much. I mean, Ryan is with Courtney in the limo at the very beginning, but...
Oh, right, okay.
I'm also really happy that Doctor gets some sort of involvement in at least one action scene. Because he's the most unlikely person to do any sort of actions.
Yes, but not strong enough to take out
His bolo tie contains a cyanide pill just in case he gets captured. Raiden, get out and Kung Fu Ninja them.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, thank you. Took you long enough, goddamn.
And people say Germans aren't funny.
I don't know where you heard that one, Raiden.
Raiden, look at my collection of incredibly strange pornography.
Man, how far does this stuff date back, Doctor? 1920?
If Germans aren't funny, please explain why Craig Ferguson and Jeff doing German voices is so funny, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
All right, bring the chopper around.
Oh, come on, we already did this a video ago, just on a slightly smaller scale. You are not stepping it up hard enough.
I don't know, he might step it up more, maybe.
Okay, alright, that's a little better. Well, I'm just saying, we're coming to a point where I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh! Never mind. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
So I'm not 100% sure, but that bit might actually be an homage to a intro cutscene video for one of the PS2 Contra games, where a cyborg man does a very similar thing.
Well, it is Konami after all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past. Whoa! Ah! Whoa! Hey! Yo! Doctor, watch where you're flying here.
It's hard to tell from the camera angle, but he's pretty much adrift in that helicopter.
Lay off the merchandise, Doc. Look, if he gets messed up, you're the one that's got to fix it at the end of the day. just for your own sake, watch what you're doing up there.
I am sorry, my friend. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
That's not how Germans salute.
That was quite the fall, Raiden.
Yeah, whatever.
Glad to see that you are all right. It's time you got out of Denver.
These fellows agree.
Just 4 dudes here, but there's 2 men with guns on that truck, so it's better just to cut it apart.
Yeah, I suppose.
It make it kind of annoying to get no damage in this part if you're going for that. We did buy one move that was called Stormbringer.
There it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just Ryan's breakdance move from NGS4, basically. And we also got the pincer blades, which are the big, slow, heavy weapons of the game. They're kind of neat, though. They don't have very much in the way of combos, but they can be charged up, do different attacks.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you'll see that in a sec.
First, we just have to cube this man.
Also, Julian, this tree that keeps getting in my way.
Are we making stew?
Well, if there are any carrots around...
Oh, man, sloppy cuts. Those are all different sizes.
Extra chunky.
So yeah, let's talk about them pincer blades.
After a brief call from Boris.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
I can
Doctor.
handle this. You just get those brains out of here.
And what will you do?
Get out of here and to the launch site.
Ah, the young ladies' company, yeah? How fortunate they are in Colorado, too.
Yeah. Shouldn't take more than 2 hours with a set of wheels.
Two hours to get there, and
A lot of
half
cars
an hour
got abandoned
flight.
when the evac order came.
Yeah, it'll
But
just make
won't
it.
the roads be blocked? If you are struck by one of those missiles, or...
I know. Let me just worry about putting some distance between me and World Marshal, and what's left of it.
I kind of like the Desperado body.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He even gets the logo like on his leg, which seems like a strange place to put the Desperado logo.
It's one of the biggest solid chunks of his outer armor.
I guess.
His
Yeah.
chest is in a million separate pieces.
We bought both moves for the pincer blades, but yeah, each of the 3 hits you can charge up, and it turns it into a multi-hit attack. Gets increased damage. Every time it hits an enemy when it's charged up, you get like a huge pause, and it just kind of knocks everybody around, and it's really good for getting through armor. Also, if armor has been broken, and then you hit that part with a charge-up attack, it just cuts it right apart without even having to use blade mode. But yeah, you can also use dodge offset because there's like a really long recovery animation after it hits somebody, but you can just dodge right out of it to attack way faster.
How much blade canceling comes into play with
Actually,
the scissor sword?
not too much. It seems
Okay.
they actually took that into account, so you still have to wait for a little bit of a cooldown period before you can actually cancel out of it. I haven't shown it in this video, it's going to be like in a separate video for this update, but there is a way to kind of force blade canceling with the pincer blades.
Of course.
It has to do with the dodge move, because you can dodge in 4 different directions, and the forward dodge is the fastest dodge, and it's also the only dodge you can immediately blade cancel out of. So if you forward dodge, blade cancel, then attack with the pincers, you can attack super fast with it. Another thing is, because it takes kind of a while to charge up the blades, once you're in a charge, you gain like super armor, so if enemies attack you while you're charged up, you barely take any damage and it won't knock you out of your attack.
Nice. That's handy.
Yeah. I was really hoping I could hit that, but I just whiffed it.
Aww. You'll get him next time, champ.
Yeah. It's really good just for cutting everything apart, though. It's just instant one hit.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Oop. And this area is also home to one of the other kind of sneaky collectibles. I found it first try because I felt that a collectible would be in one of these eventually.
In a train?
No, in a trash can. Right there. That one.
If you went into your visor face, it would have shown up immediately or something, right?
No.
No?
No.
Son of a bitch!
No. But I attacked every trash can I saw because I felt eventually there's going to be something good in one of them. And I was right. It just took 3/4 of the way into the game before it came up. Collectibles. They just throw like 5 dudes here, but 4 of them are gunmen way in the top, and it's just really easy. It's just way easier to handle this if you just run around the perimeter, because all the gunmen get really mad and abandon their guns to drop down at you.
How dare he not be shot by me? I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Where does he get off?
At first, man, I cut like 3/4 of his leg off, but he had like a super pointy stump left, so he was still able to maintain balance. It's really good.
They practice in the brain training.
What happens if you have pointy feet? And you hit so hard with the pincer blades that even with heavier enemies, you can just kind of knock them out of their attacks sometimes.
Well, thank you, Sundowner.
I really like with one of the codec calls when you're fighting Sundowner, he just calls the pincer blades gimmicky shit that's dumb, but then it's like he gets in, it's like, yeah, I'll use this. I'll use this gimmicky shit that's dumb.
It may be an RLB, but it
He
still
breakdance
needs time to
fights.
accelerate
Yeah,
for first
he holds
cosmic
his swords
velocity.
with his feet.
It could require more than 30 minutes to get to Pakistan.
Alright then, stop lollygagging.
But there's a clean fashion.
Finally!
Yeah, takes a while, but yeah, they finally give you some watermelons. They cut very nicely. Apparently, when they were developing the actual cutting stuff for the game, they made the watermelons to test it. There are also oranges, but they're not in the game. Like
Where the heck is the orange?
They're in the game, but you can't. They're nowhere in any of the levels. But there are definitely oranges to cut as well.
Boris, have you reached her yet?
No. Most likely she's busy, though. Nose deep in some book.
Yep, sounds about right.
We will find her. I'm sure she will be on the campus somewhere. I already sent advance word to her office, saying we have a big action hero with urgent business.
Is it Sunny?
Maybe.
That'll get her attention. Think we can pull this off without her? If we have to?
I kinda hope
No,
it's Sunny.
not on
Maybe.
short notice. She's the only one with authority who I can imagine would agree to this.
Although,
Fingers crossed.
Sonny being a leader figure, I don't know, man.
She was lead developer on this craft, all the way from concept stage. She could
Well,
not
it's
make it
not
alone, of
Emma
course.
Emmerich, I know
Put
that.
all the parts
How
together,
many other
so to
science
speak.
ladies in Metal
Sounds
Gear
like
are
she's
there?
picked up some
Well, there's
leadership
Naomi,
skills.
but she
Dead!
she killed
Project
herself
surely has
to
separate management
be
staff
as
watching
dramatic
over
as she
it,
possibly
yes,
could.
but they are not leaders. She negotiates, settles arguments between specialists working for her. Very important.
Alright, so it's
Also,
not
she has
Sunny.
vision. She can share that vision with other people, make them see it too. That is what makes projects
I
successful.
saw it!
I
In
bet.
the eggs!
We can't get serious about something unless the
Yeah,
whole
so I
team believes.
was just cracking eggs open, I got the
Certainly
space shuttle
she has
shaped
natural
one.
leadership ability. A gifted child in so many ways. Though the Patriots may have something to do with that.
I'd
Okay,
say
is it
so.
Sunny?
What do you think?
It might
Should
be
we see
Sunny.
if she wants
so
to come on
torn.
board?
What? No. Raiden, one leader is enough for this company.
Yeah, we have Doctor for that.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's a dog-shaped robot buddy.
that is my favorite phrase right now, is just dog-shaped robot buddy. Because it implies it's not a robot made to look like a dog, it's like, oh man, I got a chicken nugget that's shaped like a dinosaur type deal. So this next section is a little weird. You got tons of
You
like
don't
dwarf.
say.
You got tons of dwarf geckos, but they're all like sleeping? But they do not give a fuck about barrels. Even that one on the wall, he's just chilling out. See you later, guys. This whole section is also a ranked section, but it only requires you to get 2 kills. And there are a lot more enemies than that, so you can just kind of sneak your whole way through and then just kill like 2 guys at the end.
Well, that's good.
Like a lot of these guys, they just roll on by and then see ya. If they don't see ya, they just leave.
Woohoo!
I can't believe this.
Why would they cover it up with caution tape? Did someone kill someone on that poster?
I am against censorship.
I am against misuse of police funds.
Look, somebody just went to the Halloween USA and they had way too much police tape.
Oh, well, you gotta kill that one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
This guy is only here if you haven't gotten caught up to this point. If you get caught, he
Oh,
disappears.
that's nice.
But yeah, he's also the final one, I think.
Oh.
Actually, I'm thinking... Yeah, I think he's the final one.
So what, that makes 3 in the whole game?
Or 5.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys just spawn right when you get caught, so you can just really deal with these 2 raptors and then you're done. Because, like, there are dwarf geckos, like, right behind me, and they're just still sleeping.
Aw, that's kind of sweet. I wouldn't want to disturb them. Bless their heart.
Oh, they're just cute. They could market those guys as, like, pets. They would probably sell even better.
Yeah. I'd buy one.
Like, they can hold stuff, you can train them to give you cans of beer or something.
I just want to watch them dance all day.
Oh, there's one left. That guy woke up. Suits for men.
No suits for women. This is a heteronormative fashion district, thank you very much. None of your pantsuit business.
I've located a route with relatively light security. I will mark the heading on your Soliton radar.
This area right here is also the area with the very last hostage of the game. There are only like 4 of those dudes.
Yeah, isn't it also the first one since, like, the first chapter in Africa?
No, the last guy was in chapter 3.
Oh yeah, they were also in Abkhazia. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's guarded by a Desperado grad. That guy usually had special arm, I already took it though. That grad is like in pillbox mode beforehand, and if you get too close, it just immediately starts firing at you, and it almost always, like, it'll like transform to robot mode and start skating around, and it pretty much always skates over the hostage, like he almost did there. Thank God those crates were there.
So that counts as killing the hostage?
Yeah, if the grad runs over him.
Oh, that sucks.
But thankfully, Crimson Blade just fucking make these guys explode!
Yeah! Also, I forgot what those things were called, and when he said grad, I thought, like, there's a training program. And somebody passed.
Also, I love this guy's response to saving him. He just screams.
Jack's back!
Jack is back!
Seriously? You get off on that kind of thing?
Courtney, the feel of battle. Blah, 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 child soldier.
For all his
I'm Batman.
Man is still capable of such depravity. Still driven by such cruel impulses.
Wolf,
I know it is your instinct to test the limits. Still, I find it pitiful.
The limits of how rippled a man's abs can be, Raiden.
He's just jealous because he ain't got none. Neither Raiden nor Robot Buddy have abs.
Ryan kind of has abs, but they're like armor abs.
He has a sculpture of abs. He does not have abs.
I will find a way to exit the helicopter. Proceed out of the city. I will contact
I will
you
find a
when
way
I
to
am on
exit
the
this
ground.
helicopter, perhaps such as jumping out of it.
So if you can't make it to the rocket in time, can you just have Blade Wolf do the mission? Save the world? I bet he could do it.
He probably could do it, yeah. I wish that was an alternate thing he could do. Just go do it, Blade Wolf. I'm tired. I'm getting sleepy. Go to Pakistan for me, dog.
I spent too much time chasing around nearly nude men.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it to the launch window. Go on without me.
My electrolytes are spent chasing those men.
Ouch!
Yeah. Also, pistol blades are great just because they have a gigantic range, and if you're replaying the game and trying to get like the no-hit bonuses for the or trophies for the bosses, pistol blades are super helpful because they can just chew through their health really fast.
Nice. Not so gimmicky bullshit now, is it, Raiden, huh?
Trying to dodge away so I can show off, like if I get hit here, I'm charged up so he barely does any damage. You just shrug it right off. Although it's kind of hard to use it, like, planned. So like, oh, I see a big attack coming, I'm just gonna charge up so it doesn't hurt me that much. It's a little difficult to plan that ahead of time just because it takes a little bit before it charges up.
Right.
This is a secret room. Get close to that door, this guy just waltzes right out. And there's some collectibles in there. And also a hidden fight.
Oh, here we go!
One of the hardest hidden fights in the game to get an S rank on.
But first...
Hey, Wolf. Know anyone named Gubayama?
Gubayama, no.
Oh, Lord. Gubayama.
Gubayama.
Well, no big deal. Just thought it might ring a bell.
I apologize that I am unable to
Hey, Wolf. Kuwabara.
Forget
How about that one?
Unless
that?
I am mistaken, Yama is Japanese for mountain.
Huh?
Does that help?
No. The Colonel told me he met Gubayama once. Probably someone's name.
A significant number of sumo wrestlers use the term Yama as part of their...
I'm sure Colonel's into, you know, sumo stuff.
Is in the
Yeah.
sumo business.
Yeah, that
Makes
works.
sense, sure. I just wish there was some
He's
way of
changed the
knowing
whole
what that
room in his
AI was
house
trying
to look
tell
like
me.
a
Don't
sumo
suppose you know
wrestling
what
area.
Shiboniji is either, huh?
Throws salt
No,
on there
right.
every day.
I know.
Yeah, Rosemary knows all about the sumo room. There's a lot of slapping and shoving going on there, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no. Colonel, I thought it was just a ruse. What'd you do with my wife?
Look, there's only one way to make a ruse stick, and it's to make it as close to reality as possible.
Right, and it was pretty awesome.
All that information grabbing technology the Patriots had, they had to actually, you know,
Yeah.
sumo.
Yes, sumo wrestling. But if you activate this, start a hidden fight, it's really hard to S-rank because it's 3 Desperado Masters in a tiny-ass room.
Fuck that!
To get 1,000 points per combo, you need a 200-hit combo.
Jesus.
It's really hard to get that. Thankfully, Ripper mode with the pincer blades completely just annihilates them, so they're dead.
Was that a celebratory grenade?
No, I actually thought there was still one alive, and I was still pressing buttons. Because I only saw 2 get caught in my Ripper blades. But, I looked back at the video, and, like, at the very corner, one, like, jumped right into my blades right at the very end of my attack, and also ate the dust. It ate dust.
Nice.
So, yeah, trying to... Just go for no damage on that one, because you'll actually probably have way more luck doing that than trying to get a fucking 200-hit combo.
That's a lot of hits.
It's a lot of hits.
You have escaped the pursuit?
Seems like it.
You have passed the last of the barricades. Save your strength. Find a vehicle.
Right.
Batman car. Batman car.
No Batman cars.
Yes. This
Should do nicely.
this is just as good.
Yeah.
Jack's back, and he leaves his contact information.
That's actually Act 5. This act and the next act are actually really short.
Okay. See you next video, folks.
Yeah. Only 4 things for an entire act, but yeah, this is the reason... Part of the reason why the game is so short is because even though we have several acts left, after Act 4, they all get pretty short except for the final one. But for now on, we're just going with plain old Raiden.
Alrighty.